Louisiana beer reviews. Christmas Zinnebir. Christmas Zinnebir is 7.8% alcohol. It's produced by the Brasserie de la Seine in Brussels, Belgium. Brussels, the capital of the Kingdom of Belgium. According to Rate Beer, they ceased production of this in 2008 and they reintroduced it in 2011. It's a Shelton Brothers import. Bought this at Martin Wine Cellar. It says it was bottled on August 28th of this year. It's best by August 28th of next year, 2014. So that's good. Greg's Beer Reviews would love that. He's always harping on them not putting dates, and he's right. It's got a weird Picasso type drawing painting on the front of looks like some aristocratic cow, a bull with a lady fox and some weird little black creature and a star holding up the beer. So I don't know what that has to do with Christmas. Maybe if you took LSD as your Christmas treat, I don't know. Alright, anyway, this cap's coming off oddly easily, too easily. Almost like it wasn't on all the way, but it was. They don't say anything about this beer on their website. You look on this company's website, Zinnebir, and it's just like they have a picture. They have that same photo or that drawing, but no information. Now it's a dark beer, cola colored, brown, cloudy, bubbly. Let's see, bubbles galore and all kind of grit. And it's a sort of thin, root beer like head, beige, making a little crackle. Okay, I don't want to spill it. You know, you get in your 11.2 ounce bottle. This beer gets a very good score on Beer Advocate, a 90 out of 100 on Rate Beer, a 95 out of 100 for the style. So good scores. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's got a lot of stuff caked to the bottom. Caked at the bottom. Alright. There's a little spicy zing in the aroma, but the aroma's not what you would call pronounced. It's kind of like the other one I had. Kind of like that Seraphim is just kind of a lack of an aroma. And then I let that one warm and it never really did get much of a smell out of it. Let's go with, although it was good, let's go with the flavor. It's still cold out here, about 45 degrees, damp, cloudy. I don't know when the sun will come out later, I guess. There might be some mild spices there, like a very low profile fruitcake thing. And I don't mean so much of the fruit, you know, that glazed fruit, that candied fruit, but more like the spicy part of the fruitcake, the yeast and all that. Well, this head gets kind of creamy, you know, with all the gunk stirred up in with it. Oh man, I didn't get all the gunk out. That's a shame. I didn't realize it was that heavily caked down there, but maybe I can pour a little beer back in there and switch it some more. Let's go continue on with the flavor. It just yeasted it up and breaded it up. You know what I mean? It's like more brown bread and more yeast, but nothing too like exquisite. And there's a little bit more of a gray cloud at the top. But I will say this beer is pretty rich. It is bready. A shade of the alcohol comes through. There's quite a bit of bitterness. Now that Seraphim just did not have any bitterness that I could detect. But you know, that was cool. It might have had some bitterness, and it was masked by that sweetness. Oh, look, it's coming loose. A little bit of the liquid ran down, back down in there. But I like the Seraphim because it was just like a beer that tastes like beer instead of gimmicky spices. And I like this one because it's the same type of thing. Yeah, it's a Christmas beer. It is. It's like they said on the Shelton Brothers website. It's a winter beer, a Christmas beer without all the winter BS. And I like what they say because a lot of these spiced winter beers is garbage. And I don't mean they taste bad and they're low quality. They're garbage in the sense that it's like all you're tasting is spices and sugar. Well, I can go get some spice cookies and I can go get some sugar cookies if I want to eat that. I don't see the problem with beer tasting like beer, or lager tasting like lager, ale tasting like ale, that kind of thing. And maybe people are getting tired of it. I mean, Samuel Adams, Boston Brewing, that's about all they do now is flavored stuff. All Leinenkugel's line is flavored stuff. I'm getting sick of the flavored stuff. I'm getting sick of it. That doesn't mean the world is getting sick of it. Creaminess and that a very creamy lacing. The mouthfeel is medium to heavy and heading toward straight up heavy. The finish is only semi-dry, and it's sort of rich. And the IBUs must be pretty high because it's like it like catches you in mid sentence, like you're talking and you get caught by this pretty strong bitterness, which I like, and that yeastiness. So this could kind of throw you for a loop because it's pretty profoundly cloudy and dank, but there's no cellaredness, like cellar mold, no off flavors or off aromas, or no turned fruit. A lot of these type of beers, they'll smell like rotting fruit, really, you want to be honest. This does not have any of that, so this is really nice. The other beer, I gave it an A-, and that was probably being a little stingy. But I'm going to give this it's got a lot of chunks in it. I'm going to give it an A- also, but that'd be the lowest I could give it. I mean, it's excellent, but I wouldn't say most excellent, but maybe if it warms, I would go higher. If you see it, buy it and try it. I think you'll like it. You might see it in that mix pack of 8 different beers for $29, so you're really talking about $30 for 8 beers, so a little bit less than $4 a beer, and I think that's what it was for the singles. So would I pay for that? Would I pay that much normally? No, but I mean, I'm gonna either pay it or I ain't gonna try it, right? So, but it is a treat, and it's different. So highly recommended as something to check out. So Les Bon Temps Roulé, another excellent beer from the excellent brewing country of Belgium. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to chilly, damp, not particularly uncomfortable, not particularly comfortable southeastern Louisiana. Go Saints, beat the Rams. Well, this will be posted Monday after the game. I hope they won.